Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. That's a cute ball. Ronaldo gets a foot in here. Pelé. Now it's Pelé, swings in across, and he's heaved it away. And he lines up a towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Cruyff. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Berbatov. And this is De Bruyne. He has found the way through. De Bruyne! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And that's a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes making good progress on the right-hand side. Pelé in acres of space out wide. Pelé stood chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris! And it's Paris who take the lead. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Paris are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will come.
And the finish! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. And for sure, that was not one of his best. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Bale. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Neymar gets into a good position. Schlotterbeck gets a foot in and wins the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Modric. He's having a pop! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, that's well spotted. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. He's got away. Can he finish? And how did he not make it four?
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Paris with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. Gattuso. And he's only too happy to... And he shoots! Big chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Bale. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's De Bruyne. Bale. Here comes the cross. And straight back out. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar, who can single-handedly make a difference. And here's Berbatov. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, what can they come up with here? Off the bar! De Bruyne finds himself offside. Cruyff is herring after that one. And he's intervened well there. Modric. That's the end of the first 45. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Hello, attendees. This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
So the action resumes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Cross goes in there. Has a look up and drives it forward. Modric. Oh, good-looking ball. In with the challenge. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Look at the space here. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
After 52 minutes is number 10, Berbatov.
So could they be onto something here? And it's Neymar. There will be a throw-in. Looking for the run. Marcelo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Searching pass he's played there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Marcelo has it in a wide position. Corner number 2 then. Tries from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to gift it back. De Bruyne gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Cruyff. De Bruyne.
Palestine are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, good spread. And this is Bale. And the shot! Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chips it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Pele. De Bruyne. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Cruyff. Gattuso has created one goal already. De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Cruyff. Modric. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's neat. Rivaldo! Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rivaldo. Antonetti. Knocks it into space. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution in progress.
So this to extend their lead. Terrific save by Abbiati. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Palestine.
Looking to go forward now. Platini. Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pelé, and he's in on goal. Chance! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That is good alertness. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone loose. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Bale! That is decidedly lacking. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Neymar. And here's Cruyff. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please be reminded
You look back on the game then, Jim.
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Deftly away. And here's Berbatov. Now it's Yamal. And it's been played through. Well timed, excellent interception.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder.
That's rather hopeful. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Kimmich. Kovacic. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's been hooked away. Oh, good spread.
Palestine
Are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Berbatov! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Berbatov, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Palestine
With the corner, there first. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's done very well to take that back. Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice bit of trickery. Tries one from range. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Kovacic is always scanning the pitch for targets. Berbatov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Berbatov is herring after that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gerrard does well to get it back. Just eases him off the ball. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Aguero. And it's played in. Terrific effort! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Marseille have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Kovacic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal.
Palestine certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rivaldo. De Bruyne. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made its way to him. Rivaldo with the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kovacic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now that's well seen too. He is through here. That has been cut short. Rivaldo. Now Schlotterbeck. Now it's Cruyff. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
De Bruyne! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Goes for the shot! That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Palestine finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
Shot a goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. De Bruyne, good, and he's let fly! Trying their luck again.
Palestine really aren't troubling anybody doing that. It looks like a show of desperation.
They've played it short. Stood up well to him there. And he's straight offside. Rivaldo. And Cruyff! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 18.
Marseille can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Le numéro 2.
Palestine.
Restore parity.
Le numéro 13.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Berbatov!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Palestine.
Have their third corner. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Palestine.
Presented with a golden opportunity here. Can he? Will he? The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Palestine.
Leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been...
And Cruyff! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again.
Palestine.
Go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Gerrard. Swings in a... Oh, great leap! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. This might spell danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Berbatov. Played out towards the right wing. Berbatov is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Tries from distance. Messi. Cafu.
Zaire Emery.
And here's Fernandez. Schlotterbeck pokes it out wide. De Bruyne. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Bale! Wonderful save by Martinez. And that should get the job done. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Searching pass he's played there. Aviati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't...
Getting up there! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Il y aura 4 minutes
And
de
it's
temps additionnel.
Berbatov. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Corner number 4 coming up here. Upamecano. Throw in.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 7, Gérard. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9.
Fernandez. Alaba. Nicely aimed pass. That ball looks a good one. He's having a shot! Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the delivery.
Well, from it...
And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cruyff claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Berbatov. Zé Roberto. And it's McTominay. It's Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. McTominay, and here's Azar. Really fierce, close defending. It's a goal kick. Yamal does well to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Berbatov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he has been fouled there. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Lacking in accuracy.
De Bruyne has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing.
Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. And that was nowhere near his best. Rivaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti. Good read, needed to be.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Still goalless. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Bouts of passing here, really. And Berbatov! Glorious! A finish of true class! Marseille have the lead!
Elise really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is a great pick out. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Roberto. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Good chance here.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Palestine.
Looking to go forward now. Cannavaro. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Yamal. Zanetti.
Marseille always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners.
He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Zanetti. And Jamal. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Rivaldo. Rivaldo! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Palestine.
Restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Berbatov. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Yamal. This might spell danger. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos, foot in. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Palestine.
Get the second half started. Cruyff. Driving forward. And Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. De Bruyne plays it short. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hazard. Berbatov shoots! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Marseille have their lead. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a sweeping... Oh, he's been caught. Berbatov!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Zanetti.
Palestine.
Really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Olise is in a really good position out wide. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Nicely spread. Now it's Bale. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That ball looks a good one. And Berbatov! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's taking no chances there. That's an excellent interception. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling. And the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Corner number 2 then. Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Dixon. That has not gone well. Goes for a shot! Kimmich. Now it's Cruyff. He's looking wide. Hazard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Olise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Back where it came from. This is a promising build-up. De Bruyne over to the right flank. Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rivaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out to the left flank. Hazard finding himself in space. Hazard! No, not quite.
Hazard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 23,
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 21. Le numéro 10.
A poorly directed
Hazard.
kick from the keeper, he's
Le
given it
numéro
away.
18.
Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and
Le
he's
numéro
there.
4. Le numéro 22. Le numéro
Now it's
13.
Berbatov.
Le numéro
Spread
19.
to the right.
Changement.
Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Zanetti. No, that's been intercepted. Rui Costa. And here's Berbatov.
Temps additionnel.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's played it in low. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro
So
9.
changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7. Changement en cours.
The final seconds now. McTominay.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Merci de votre compréhension.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Distributed tidily. Delivers with... Oh, good! Against the crossbar! De Bruyne deals with that comfortably. Davids. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
What a start, free kick in a Roberto Carlos!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And it's Cruyff. Played out wide. Oh, important interception. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Palestine.
Looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass.
Palestine.
Still without a single shot on target.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And he's found a way past. And he's had it nicked away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Now it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Bellingham. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich. Berbatov. That's good running with the ball. And he skips past his man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Half an hour played now. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely worked. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that has been slung wide. Now it's De Bruyne. Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in. He leaps for it. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Cannavaro. De Bruyne.
Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cafu. Cruyff. Rivaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. It's a good run down the right. Thuram. Cafu. Good ball, good take. And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific effort! That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Palestine really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
He is through, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's definitely onside. De Bruyne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's come loose. De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting,
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He has found the way through. Has crossed into the middle. Now it's Bale. And it's Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palestine still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
And here's Cruyff. Bale. And that has left him in a heap. Time and again they are repelled. Rivaldo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kimmich. Spread it left. Roberto Carlos. And he's worked it through. And he's undercooked that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Thuram cuts out the pass. Bellingham. He's looking wide. De Bruyne. Cruyff. Threads one in. And the through ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale just eases him off the ball. Rudiger has been caught there, it's a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
Roberto Carlos. El dorsal 14.
Palestine could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. Now it's Berbatov. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cruyff! Madrid, and it's been given away. And the finish! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread to the right. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination, no complaints. Berbatov claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Palestine can always take more positives from a result like
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Berbatov. That's a good ball out wide. Bale receives it. Bale! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that is a little undercooked. Messi knocks it into space. Oh, well played. And it's Neymar. He's having a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Oh, perfectly measured that. They're urging him. It's Bale! Oh, he's hit the bar! Cafu attempts a clearance. Throw in. Berbatov, and here's Bale. Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Palestine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide, and he gets his head on it! Palestine very much in the ascendancy, and with a goal to... It's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Palestine have the chance to go the other way. And here's Neymar. Oh, that was vital. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Shevchenko! That's a fair try, but just off target. Done delicately. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Dixon. Now it's Cruyff. 30 minutes gone. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi looking to play it into the box. Now there's a... Goes for a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Shevchenko. Great vision. He's found a way through. Quality ball.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
the most accurate pass. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Shevchenko. Azar. Now it's Berbatov. Great ball if he can get there. Vitinha. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution in progress.
And so we're off again. And it's Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Bruyne. Berbatov. That's a nicely shaped ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And he thumps it clear. Now it's Yamal. Hazard calmly anticipates. Pressing high and with purpose. Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
And Cruyff! Well taken goal. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way. Well, Cruyff! And there's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And now they can clear their lines. Takes the shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here! Yamal, played in.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard, well, this is a very good run. Lovely bit of skill. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's through here. And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Hazard. Number 9.
That could spell trouble.
Coming on the field, number 22.
Palestine
Rivaldo.
surely have to be
Number
commended for their
16,
drive and desire.
Rodri.
Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Trossard. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Front-footed pressing going on here. And he's intervened well there. Ødegaard. This is a promising build-up. Not the most convincing of passes. Palestine needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's burst through. Now it's Berbatov. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So here comes the
De
substitution.
Bruyne. Number 3, Schmatterbeck. Number 4,
Rivaldo is there,
Cannavaro.
and he can pick it up.
Coming on the field.
Donnarumma
Number
chooses to deal with it
13,
himself.
Neymar.
Nicely weighted
Number
ball.
7,
Good ball, good
Marquinhos.
take. He's found a way
Number
through.
24.
Takes a shot! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Cruyff voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.